here come the excuses. It's standard time, we said we'd meet at 9.
Lovely people, welcome back to the channel. I'll turn this air conditioning off. I'm actually in the car. And I think this will just be a small video, but I thought I would stick the camera on because I'm a wee bit early. I am driving myself, or I have driven myself along to the Maison de Santé, or the Maison de Santé. It's where my dentist is. I came along last week and it was a case of a back tooth, but extremely painful, and the pain was going to my ear, my jaw, my glands were swollen, down my neck, and I was just actually wanting just to rip it out. So when I came along last week, sorry, there's somebody walking a wee doggy, thinking I'm talking to myself, which I am. So when I came along to see him last week, he's absolutely fantastic and fitted me in right away. I phoned him one day and I got seen the next. And it is indeed not my back tooth, although right now it still feels as if it's my back tooth that needs ripped out. It's actually my jaw. Now, in English, it's TMJ, and I can't remember. I'm going to ask him again anyway. And the thing is, it's coming from my jaw. The pain is actually coming from my jaw, where the cartilage that cushions your top jaw to your bottom jaw is all eroding away, and it's crunching. So the top jaw is now, when I'm closing, it's like that, it's rubbing against the bottom one, which is extremely painful, and that's what's causing all this. So I was to get fitted for a mould, and they was booking me back in for today, and then with the problem with my carte vitale. Now this is your health card that you have once you're in the system over here, and if you've got a mutual, you get it and you top it up, and you don't pay a penny, you get it all back. And if you've not got a mutual, then you get anything up to 70% back, and you pay the extra 30 sort of thing. So instead of him booking me in for today, which he was going to do, he didn't want to take the money off me because I would have had to give him €179, I think. I know, shocking, isn't it? And I was to go away, phone up who deals with the carte vitale and then get back to him. But the pain this morning was unbelievable, splitting, blinding headaches. I've got the doctors, so this is 2:30 for his appointment, and then I've got to come all the way back out here again for a doctor's appointment at 4:30. So I'm just going to go in now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get my impression taken and my mould will come back. Oh, it's like a guard, and it's to take the pressure off the top and the bottom, and I have to wear that at night. So it's like a sort of kind of arthritic type thing, but honestly, it's like, if you can imagine, guys, and you know, I suppose everybody, or 99% of people, have suffered with toothache. This full side of my face on the left feels as if it's all got toothache. The head, splitting headaches, round about the back of my neck, down my throat, ear, the whole lot. So let's go in, and I better get my mask on. And fingers crossed. I'll pop these back on when I'm in the waiting room, I think. Let me sit you on the steering wheel. So fingers crossed that we get it sorted today, and I don't have to wait too long for it. My God. I have to take anti-inflammatories, but because of my kidney I can't take them. So it is what it is, and I just have to put up with the pain apart from my normal painkillers. But as I'm taking the inflammation down, well, it's not going to happen. So let's go in to see the dentist, Dr. Salim. Very nice man. 39 degrees here again today, absolutely blistering hot. Oh no. My doctor, and who I'll be seeing today. And right now, first of all, we're going to see Dr. Mohammed. Well, there we go. 40 minutes later, and I am none the wiser. And I'm left in the same pain as I was when I arrived. He just wanted this morning when I called them up to see if I could come in and get my mouthguard thing that I've explained earlier, the mould done today. He actually only wanted me to pop in so that I could get, so he could check my mouth again before he goes on holiday tomorrow, and to give me pain relief, as he has forgotten that because of my kidney problems I cannot have aspirin or ibuprofen. So, and he's gave me paracetamol from last week, which basically just does not touch this. So it was a wasted journey. It really was a wasted journey. So that's me. He's on holiday, on his hollybobs tomorrow until the 29th at 2:30 again to get the impression done. And then I have to wait until the 15th of September. Yes, that's right, eh? 29th of the 8th. And the 15th of the 9th. And hopefully that's when I get. So, the only thing I can do is, I did indeed buy some moulded mouth guards that you mould yourself in warm or hot water. I've already thrown one out because it's hit and miss whether you get them to work right or not. So, obviously I'm going to have to be using them until such times I come back to the dentist. All my lippy and everything's off, but what am I going to do now? Because I have to come back here again for, I can't see the time because I haven't started the car up and I'm using the phone. Back here at 4:30 for the doctors so that he can check my glands and my neck as everything's all swollen. So I think I'll pop along to the Intermarché at the minute because I have to pick up some carrots. I need to get a couple of bananas for banana bread. What else did I say I was to get? See if I can get some no sugar Coca-Cola, as all the shops today in Chalet, our local wee town, was absolutely, the shelves were empty. But we do have an awful lot of Brits, an awful lot of English people over today, and we're all out in force this morning at the market, the local market. But I was just in and out, so I didn't do any filming. So I take it they're all stocking up for their camper vans and camping and such like. But they'll be keeping their French on their toes this week and next week because they've got tons of extra staff, I see, pulling all and packing up all the shelves and filling them all up again. So let's go to this local one here that's away from the camping areas and see if I can indeed pick up some coke and waste a wee bit of time until such times we're going to come back here and see my lovely doctor. Catch you in a wee bit. Well, that was rather disappointing to say the least. All that wait for nothing on the dentist, but never mind, it is what it is. Have to just get on with it, Clarice. Right, I think I've got a wee note in my pocket. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Can I sit you somewhere? Let me see if I can sit you somewhere. Right, I do have a little list. Always bring a list, guys, so you don't overspend. Oh, like that. Vintage cool box. Very nice. Robotic vacuum cleaners. What have we got over here? Carrots, bananas. Oh, I need some soya milk or some plant-based milk, or yep, a couple of mouse traps. No, I keep forgetting them. Where are the little nicey things? Let me see, where could it be? I always come to this kitchen garden bit and I always know that I need something, but when I come here I can't remember what it is that I have to get. No idea. Right. Look at the gardening bit, possibly. Oh, I see mouse and rat stuff down here. Now, I really do not like killing the little mices, but They're not leaving the kitchen, so I've got to trap up, and it keeps taking for the past week, almost a week. It just keeps taking the food, walking all over it, and not setting off the trap, guys. So have I got coriander? We get some coriander, I think, in here today for the winter. Do better in the winter, coriander, yes. Now, how much are they right enough? That's a €0. €1.30, because Lidl's don't have them anymore. So, needs must. Oh, I've got firelighters for the log fire, don't need them. Here we go, just the cheapy ones. I know it's horrible, but if the wee thing would just sod off. $2.59 for 2, and it's been fed with chocolate, peanuts, peanut butter, toast. I've not even tried cheese because mice really do not like cheese. That's just a myth. Oh, that's what I was looking for, wasn't it? Sugar-free Coke. Let's see. Yes, they do have them in here, but they don't have them in the box. So yes, I'll have to get one of them and take it out of my shopping money. There you go, it's the only place I can get them. This is over a week that they've not had them anywhere. Water, do I need water? I don't think we need water. Right, porridge. Porridge is not round this side, but we're going to go down here and see if there's a wee snack. Let's have a wee look down here, guys, while I'm videoing this. Down to the lovely wines. Beautiful, beautiful wines. Very nice indeed. Back in the day when I did drink. If you know what I'm actually looking for, alcohol free. It's like a Prosecco. I get it when I go to my friends. They always have a bottle in for me, but I do not know where they got it. No idea where they got it. But it is lovely. Oh, look at that. Num num num. No, I don't see it. Lovely wines. Then your rosés. Then your little bottles there. Yeah, let's see what packet of toffee crisps I can get. Tend to do some nice ones in here. Right. Let's see. Oh, tomato ketchup. We'll have one of them. There we go, gammon. And we'll have some bacon. Right, don't be looking anymore, carry on. That'll do you, Clarabelle. With your whiskies, Pinot. All these Royal XAs, they're all made locally, different places in the Charente and in the Dordogne. I could slip in that water, couldn't I? Put in a claim, guys, then I'll get some money. How much is a gin? I'll get a pink gin, not today obviously, but for Daniel's birthday. Quite a lot of the shelves not stocked up in here either. Yes, they usually do it in here. Right, let's go. Carrots. Go down the bio section for a wee minute. Now $5.70 or £1.85 is the cheapest in the bio section for porridge, which ain't happening. €1.07. €1.07. I think I'll just have the one just now because I opened one the other night and it was actually turning into cheese for some reason. I don't know why. You do get them cheaper than that, but then they do go up to about 3 or 4. I think a lot of people would go a lot more green based if the prices were not so steep. What have we got here? Some rice cakes, €1.03. €1.03 for these ones, little squares. Yes, I think I'll get one of them. Just for the nights that I don't fancy eating. I can have them with some patty or whatever. Right, bananas. I'll just sit you down here a wee minute, guys. Bananas. Come back this way. Excuse me. Round this way and see if we can get carrots. Porridge is all off to get. That's the clothing section, guys. Sells clothes for everybody. Just in and out here today because I'm just in for bits and bobs, and the longer I stay in here, the more that I want. Porridge. I need to get a nice loaf because mine are in the freezer. Well, do you know what I might get? I might get a wrap instead. Oh, I'm not paying that for wraps. No. There we go, no palm oil. That'll do it. I prefer the bread with the grains, but my stomach won't allow it. Au revoir. Oh, I'm absolutely sweltered. Right, see you at the doctor's. Well, lovely people. That is me home now, and what an eventful, non-eventful day. I think that's the best way to summarise it, because when I went back in there and sat in the doctor's, I was called in. Yes. How long was I in? 30 seconds. What happened? Doctor had to go on an emergency call. So me and everybody else that was sitting outside had to leave. We have to make another appointment, but we couldn't make another appointment there and then because the secretary finishes at 4 o'clock. Well, if you can imagine the steam's coming out my ears with the dentist hanging about for an hour, spending money that I really didn't need to spend in the Intermarché. I needed a couple of things, but not all. And then sitting in the doctor's, going in for my appointment, and that's what happened. Hey ho, these things happen. So, from waking up this morning thinking everything was going to be tickety-boo and sorted, well, it's not. It's still the exact same way as it was when I opened my eyes this morning, except I've wasted diesel, some pennies. Oh, and I did have to pay the dentist. So anyway, I'm going to finish that off right now, and I'm going to sit in the sun with my book and shorts, t-shirts and flip-flops on. But just before I go, I'm going to show you what I picked up last week. So here we go. That was where we had the green beans, if you remember. I had the short dwarf ones, and they have not made an appearance at all. I can't remember when that was. A week, 10 days ago, I think. All these ones in here were the normal size, long green beans. They were put in the ground last night. Some more lettuce. That's how far we've got with... that's a radish. That's not even short celery. That is indeed, what do you call these ones? Oh, the radish red meat. They've come up, but not them all. And the matador spinach has not made an appearance at all. A few bits and bobs of lettuce and beetroot that were in the plastic greenhouse. But this is what I was wanting to show you last week when I was out getting a bit of shopping. What's the name of the Brussels sprouts? Abacus. Abacus Brussels sprouts were in the little trays with the modules. I think it's 10 to 12 in a tray. So I brought them home and potted them on because I'm waiting till this weather cools down before I even contemplate getting these in the ground. But look at the size of them already, and they were in there wee, you know how you get them all congealed together in a 6-10 pack or whatever. But when I took them all out, there was actually 14. So I've got 14 Brussels sprout plants. If you remember, I did say a while back that if last year's didn't take, I wasn't getting them again. I wasn't growing them again from seed. And but when I went to pick up a parcel last week, I seen these, and for 14 plants plus this, which is now going to seed, was absolutely enormous. This basil. But I have no basil seeds, so I'm letting a couple of these. I'm still picking them and eating the leaves that's down the bottom. But I'm letting a couple go to seed so that I can save them. But I got 14 Brussels sprout plants, and this, which was absolutely enormous. Basil plant for €6, either €6.09 or €6.90, which I thought was fantastic. So yes, indeed, we shall be trying again with the Brussels sprouts. I'm thinking maybe put them in that raised bed where the sweet potato plants are. Not too sure yet, but yes, we're going to give it another go because it's been 3 years and very little, and I mean tiny, tiny Brussels sprouts. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, but got a bargain there, had to grab it. So until the next one, guys, stay safe, stay hydrated, because I hear in the UK at least you're getting absolutely burny, nippy hot weather. Stay hydrated, get that sun cream on, and don't be silly and sit in the sun all day, because you will suffer tonight and tomorrow. Au revoir, toodle pip. Stay safe. Bye bye.